Yo, hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Federico, but you can call me Peanuts. And welcome back, guys. First of all, I'm sorry if tonight I'm gonna be sounding a bit, how can I say that? Down, yeah. But it's because I'm not feeling that good, mentally speaking. Sometimes I feel abandoned, and it's something that I can't control, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys won't mind if somehow when I'm gonna read, you're gonna hear me, you know, a bit tired or something. Hello, Wave. But yeah, I hope you guys won't mind it, and I hope that I'll cheer myself up a bit eventually. Anyway, without further yapping, let's dive the game, shall we? See, I even forgot to say that we're gonna be streaming the visual novel work of the Lurks, which is a visual novel that we started like a few weeks ago, and it's a really cute one. I won't be lying, it's really cute. And yeah. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we found both King and him. I don't remember his name. I'm being forced to watch TikTok as I watch you. That's a nice combo. And so we found them, but they're not really them. They're like, we could say, clones or something like that. I don't know. So let's begin. Now we barely began. Have you forgotten that you need to return to the underworld, stop Vandrake, and regain your throne? Oh, really? You're going back? King's face beams with pride. You blink. The edges of your smile quiver. Can we talk about this later? Lucian crosses his arms with a pout. You know what? Maybe it would be better if we get some rest. I'm happy to be back, but I need some time to decompress after all the talking magic, demons, and angels. Never heard of this game. What's the goal? It's just a visual novel. We have to. There's no dating. It's just a plot. Okay, so we choose the right choices and yada yada. Stay here then. I can be your bodyguard and keep you safe. Oh, really? You'd let me stay with you? No. Gum. Oh, Lucian. Did he forget that he hasn't been home in weeks? I'm sure he has things to attend to, especially if he has a family. Isn't that right, King? Yeah, Mr. Lucian's right. I do have a lot of to do at my apartment. Call me when you get back. If my phone isn't dead. I'll escort them while halfway since that passes my office. Halfway? What if a demon pops up? Then take this. The boar holds out a folded talisman. This will protect you from any demonic attacks. Thank you, I suppose. King delicately lifts the talisman with the edge of his forefinger and thumb. He then stuffs the talisman into his pocket. I guess it's time to go. King hugs your wide belly once more, nuzzling his face against your stomach. Oh, King, don't worry, this is just a goodbye for now. You stammer. King pulls away with open arm to offer a hug to Lucian. The angel scrolls at him. The alpaca retreats his head and takes his hands, sorry, and takes his leave with Morris. Lucian and you linger at the door. Pinch me, I might be dreaming. You're smacked in the butt by Lucian. Oh, what the hell, man? What was that for? Too naive. He pokes you in his nose. You've completely let your guard down since the alpaca appeared. You push Lucian's head away. Dude, chill. We've checked, it's fine. Why can't you just take the win? We're dealing with demons, there's always a trick. You should know that better than anyone. Hey, Dad. You wanted to call him out for the stereotype, but you recall that you are very much playing into the stereotype yourself. That doesn't mean that this time is the same. You know, demons are complicated. They could get confused, get compulsive, or very famous get too arrogant. Very famously get too arrogant. Maybe this is one of those times. Lucian sighs and looks you in the eyes. It's, as you say, demons can be arrogant. He looks you straight in the eyes, as if he says those last few words. I'm going on patrol, just in case the demons decided to retaliate. The angel leaves you with his head down. It's jealous. It's definitely jealous. But you know, King and the boar are not really those ones. They are demons actually in disguise. Sorry. So yeah. Huh? Wait, what's this? Oh, never mind. Sorry. Lucian flies across the town, his mind cluttered with disappointment in evil peanuts. Why did he take this seriously? Doesn't he know that I'm just trying to keep you safe? Keep us safe. I swear, sometimes it's like he cares for that mortal more than a greater mission. He flies over the walk too. Morris and King are spotted amongst the masses leaving work. Lucian lands on the rooftop nearby, where he can continue to survey the two characters. Still, he continues to mutter under his breath. I'm in love with the shape of you. No cube. Even if one hair goes out of the line, I'll catch you. The two walk without speaking to one another until they reach Morris' shop. From Lucian's vantage point, he could only make out that these two are sharing a few words. Why didn't I learn to read lips? When their conversation ends, Morris goes up and stares the stairs and to his place of business. Just when Lucian's eyes dart back to King should be, the alpaca is gone. What? Where did he go? He goes through every face in the crowd, but turns up nothing. What just happened? Sunlight stings at your face while you lay on the mattress without moving. You've been staring at the same spot on the ceiling the whole night. Lucian never came back. Although the night you've been wrestling with the conundrum Lucian brought up. Could it be some kind of trap? Maybe, but Bandrak is not that type to gamble the only leverage he has over me. No, King's back. Morris beat him. Everything proves that's him. What is there to think about? But then Lucian was so upset. Why did he get so paranoid? Because I love you, bro. That's kind of easy. Hello, Wonderland. Nice seeing you here. By the way, I'm sorry, you guys, if some parts I might be sounding a bit low, a bit down, but it's because today was somehow a shitty day. You guys probably know that I sometimes struggle And I tend to reflect it outside most of the times. Because unfortunately there are people that don't get that people somehow struggles. You know what I mean? And you don't feel comprehended. And so you feel really low. Thank you. I appreciate it, Wonderland. But yeah, it's so sometimes I'm just like this, you know, and I tend to do live stream just to somehow have some company and yeah, pass some time while distracting myself from duties or other stuffs that might be horrible, we can say. But yeah, hope you guys will understand that. Why am I even consuming this? King's back, full stop. Life can go on again. No more magic, no more demons. Just us and a quiet life. You sit up, eyes wide. Pupils is shaking and a cold sweat runs down your back. Just stop thinking. Knock knock. You get up to answer the door. As the slightest glimpse of the bright pink pompadour, you swing the door full open. King! Wow! King was holding a large whole cake. I thought a coke. I like Coca-Cola, guys. A cake on one end and a long knife on the corner. And on the other falls forward, getting a full face of celebration of the celebratory confection. The kitchen knife is on this end, zooms across your face, cutting through your mane before burying itself in the wall across the doorway. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. Babe. Oh my God, King, are you alright? You help him up. You chuckle while wiping the icing and the pieces of cake off his face. It's just a waste. What if it's a Coca-Cola cake? Oh my God. Oh my God, you got my heart now. Imagine if that was a Coca-Cola cake. Oh my God, I would love that. And especially if it has on top, like picture this, on top in the icing or whatever the name is, there are like those sprinkles that are you know, sparkle, you know what I mean, when you eat them. Oh my God, I would love that. What were you doing? Leaning against the door when someone's going to open it? That's dangerous, you know. I'm sorry, I was wondering if you'd heard me knocking. Oh, there's something in my eye. Where? Let me blow it away. You hold King's head in place with both hands. You pucker your lips and lean close. The two of you turn to the stairway where Lucian stands with his arms crossed. Oh, you're back. I got on a patrol and I came back to this. I'm sorry, guys, but if Evil Peanuts chooses the fucking alpaca over the finest fuck, is this a Labrador? I don't remember, honest. No, it's a golden retriever over the finest fuck golden retriever. Then we have a problem because Evil Peanuts is not me at this point, literally. I'm just wiping the cake off his face, you know. What is this stuff anyway? Don't eat it, it could be poison. What? Ocean wipes at the falling cake to smell it. It reeks of death. You take a whiff. Yuck. King, what did you make this out of? Uh, the alpaca hides the hand behind his back, cautious disguise has failed. He readies himself for a fight. Just everything in the fridge? King, those things must have spoiled days ago. Didn't you notice? I did not. Stupid me. He grabs on his ears and pulls them down. His look of anguish, it tears away any doubt you might have. You question why you have doubted him. He's suffering. I I have to confess that I've not been myself since I've returned to the underworld. I've forgotten a lot of things. I can't even remember. I was in shameless. I thought I'd be better if I baked something, but then this. Yeah, for real, doubt him. Press F to doubt him. He holds himself. Oh, King. I can't even remember what I did for a job and how to cook. All these things don't mean they're just drawing a blank. I had to look at the cookbook to bake that cake. You peanuts, I'm scared. You throw your arms around King and pull him close. Your friend's body shudders. It's okay to be. It's going to be okay. I'm here for you. All the while, Lucian watches us silently. I don't know what they did to you while you're in the capture, but I won't leave you in a broken alpaca. I will help you to get your memories back. Lucian scoffs. You throw him a look. And it is all too convenient. He comes back and loses his memory of basic skills he had. If there was something wrong with my magic, should ever revealed it yesterday. It's not impossible. You might not know this, but the underworld does research memory manipulation for torture. Maybe they did something to King. Did they? I don't remember. Regardless, we can still help. Skills can be really relearned, and maybe if we try to jog back some memories, they will come back. You really think so? We got to try. I want to leave your side until you do. Excuse me? What about the mission? The longer we wait, the more damage Magic could do in the underworld and potentially up above. You snap back at the angel. I'm not leaving King like this. You point violently at the poor alpaca behind you. Your hand feels like it hit the doorframe on accident, but you can handle the pain. If I were Lucian, I could have already got my arrow out. For real, me too. Oh, you are peanuts. The angel steps forward to stare you down. Don't do this. You know, I know you're worried for your friend, but the greater goods need you. And I need you to take my responsibility. No, let's remove the to take responsibility and leave. I need you. That could be better. His eyes word cuts at the tip. Your voice is softens into a whisper. Luciana, I'm not going. What are you saying? Your ears drop in response to his booming voice. Memories of Gary's words echo through your mind. Don't break Lucian's heart. You close your eyes. Your chest is about to burst from the mounting guilt and a relenting fear of what consequences it will bring upon yourself. I lied, okay? I never intended to go back after saving King. Anticipating retaliation, you scrunch up your nose. You wish it would eat you, hurt you, put you in a place for the scum that you were, but all it does is whimper. You open your... Wait, hold on. I got a notification. Never mind. Sorry. Instead, I was waiting for a message. but they just don't care. You open your eyes, Lucian staggers toward the stairs, crestfallen. Lucian! You run after him. Lucian, wait! He doesn't stop. He sprints for the foot end of the stairs and flies off. Lucian! Oh, poor Lucian, honestly. You click your tongue and curse to the ground before pacing back the four and forth with your head down. Maybe if I... No, no. Stupid, of course. This is what happens. But what if he's safe, so there's nothing to... Ah, you don't know how long you've been at it until a head touches your shoulder. You jolt a snap, your head to the side. It's King. Evil Peanuts, what was that all about? You shake your head. Just a mistake. The weight of your guilt is heavy on your mind. You can barely look King in the face. You wish to put the whole morning aside and bury it. You slowly lift your head to meet with his warm eyes. You avoid staring too long before giving your answer. Hey, I have the morning shift. Why don't you come along? You're not officially back per se, so I could show you how things go in the store. It might bring back some memories. King beams. Yeah, let's give it a try. Let me change and well go. The both of you return to the unit. You linger at the door and face toward the apartment stairs. You wait a few seconds before returning in. Oh my gosh, that was so close for comfort, and also that was so awesome. I got to meet the Lord Evil Peanuts again. He's still so amazing. That bulky fridge-like body, those tired eyes, and his caring attitude. Still, there weren't any reports of an angel being around the Lord Evil Peanuts. I couldn't make a move once with him watching me yesterday. What a waste of that opening the exorcist setup. Thank goodness the angel's gone. I'm not confident with those with long-range weapons because of my poor eyesight. That forces me into close combat, so timing is the key. I could have taken him out with a stab to the gut earlier, but I didn't anticipate he would move so quietly. Lord Evil Peanut is so amazing that way. What am I thinking? This is a bad idea. Why did the Belfie think I could do this? I don't even want to kill anyone. This feels so wrong. No, I can't run away. That would disappoint Belfie. I can't lose this chance. I'll do it. I have to. Attention! This section of the story. Oh wait. Attention! This section of the story shifts to a third-person point of view. Please shift your inner reading voice to an elegant and engaging female storyteller who can also sing in a musical movie about a famous Swedish pop group. Who? I don't know. What is this Swedish pop group they're talking about? I don't know. But female storyteller, I'm a male storyteller, but anyway. I can't sing. The fake king runs toward the sunny fruit, dodging every other person on the street. In the demon's mind, a few memories surface of Evil Peanuts and his friend running together, with the alpaca often taking the lead. He struggles to keep up while Evil Peanuts would occasionally look back with a big smile on his face. Upon arriving at the store, Mike and Anna gawk at the sight of King. King, yo, dude, welcome back. Is your relative doing good, okay? King coaxes his head the right. My relatives? Oh yeah, remember your sick relatives? I said you'll take you'll have to take care of them, you know. The lion winks suggestively at King. Oh, that relative, yes. They've recovered and are catching flies like usual. Catching flies? King, that's your colorful relative, all right. Anyways, King's officially back. He wants some day off before coming back fully, so I figured I'd just show him what new around the store. Sounds alright. So just make sure that you're dealing with the official document and cashback. On it. Have fun, you two. We'll be back later tonight. You'll exchange waves as the siblings leave. Wow, so this is where I used to work? Yeah, Sunny Fruits, one of the best chain convenience stores in the country. Any memories coming back? Just glimpses of memories here with you. I'm not clear about what my job was though. Then let me give you a tour. We moved around a bunch of stuffs, and we added a corner to sell local fruits grown here. Mimica follows the lion down the fruit aisle while listening about the other new products the store has brought in. Mike suggested we sell whole fruits, and I say the whole fruits are too big. But Mike was going on and on about the philosophy of just old. So, as he goes on and on, Mimica sees the opportunity to strike. Evil Peanuts turns away from the alpaca. The demon's right hand morphs into a long silver blade. Now's my chance. Die, Lord Evil Peanuts. Rushing forward, his blade and extends out and stab Evil Peanuts. At the same time, Evil Peanuts turns around. Huh? King Blade and plunges into the fruit of his back of his hand. In his hand, sorry. A melon? Oh, see, your hand just went right through it. This melon really is bad. How long has it been here? Like I was saying, no one wants to buy a whole watermelon, so we should cut it up. But Mike says that's too much of a hassle to prepare. That's true. Well, can you help to throw this in the garbage out back, since you have it in your hands? Sure. King turns and briskly walks away. His face locked into an expression of bewilderment. Hi, Phoenix. I'm actually drink some water because I need to drink. By the way, I'm starting to stream a bit earlier, so I hope you guys won't mind that, by the way. I can do this, I can do this, that's impossible. Also, that was amazing. He anticipated my attack and blocked it with my watermelon. No, wait, he obviously knows my true identity. He's probably planning to kill me first. No, that's impossible. I mean, I can copy anyone down to their presence. That must mean he has a deadly fighting instance that even he isn't aware of. That would mean he anticipated the attack this morning. That's how he dodged it. What was a terrifying opponent? Not even Patrick wants him gone. I'm doomed. Well. When did we get a job at a convenience store? Literally at the beginning of the story. Evil Peanuts sneezes and scratches his hip. No matter if direct attacks won't work, I'll have to use other methods. He rummages through his pants pocket and pulls out a bright red vial. I won't give up! Evil Peanuts is already behind the counter when he returns. You're back. I found the best thing to help you remember how you worked here. What is it? Ta-da! The Ryan pulls over from under the counter the manual King made for him. King accepts the book. He recognizes the book from Evil Peanut's memories. I made this? Yep. The demon opens the book at the end and points to the message King wrote to Evil Peanuts. I read this over and over again, and I think I got a bit better at my job. Granted, it has just been 10 days. The demon eyes the book curiously. He runs his finger along the coarse paper as he places. His forefinger glides along the written sentences to the adorable but crude drawing to their side. This mortal must have really cared about Evil Peanuts to make something like this. King, are you okay? Huh? Yeah, I'm just looking at this. Looks nice? Well, yeah. You put a lot of work into this. If it wasn't for this, I wouldn't have survived running this place as a manager in training. Evil Peanuts puffs out his chest. He looks so majestic when he's confident. the reality literally strike down, literally. Well, we don't really have any other ideas here. I'll pull up a chair next to the counter. You read and I'll serve. You have a question? Hit me up. Okay. I suppose I have to wait until I can enact my plan. Gosh, I'm so nervous. I really hope it works. Overcome me with the nervous thoughts, King takes his seat and begins reading the book. A few minutes later, customers begin flooding in. Between reading and keeping an eye on his target, he takes a momentarily pauses to gaze at Evil Peanuts. As the hours tick by, his cautionary gaze softens to one of amusement. Come lunchtime, the store's closed. Well, let's eat in the staff room then. I'll get the food. Wait, are you sure? I thought you don't remember how to cook. I don't remember, but I know how to eat up a frozen meal. Just get some rest on the staff room and I'll bring it over. Okay, but I'm paying, alright? Il Peanut heads into the staff room, none the wiser. The alpaca goes to the frozen food section and pulls two spicy meat bowls. He heads for the microwave. A quick glance as the closed staff room door ensures that his movements are hidden from you. He takes out a red vial and empties out its content over the meal. One more shot, no more mistakes. He places the dishes into the microwave to reheat them. The machine's orange glow illuminates his menacing and stoic stare. I don't know what that means. Beep beep beep. Oh no, it's more like beep 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 because it's a microwave. The alpaca balances the piping hot meal without dropping it as he heads into the staff room. It's ready. Nice. Evil Peanuts is already sitting across the plastic square table in anticipation of his lunch. I feel like Evil Peanuts, since we are in the third person, so we don't know his thoughts, okay? I feel like Evil Peanuts already knows that this is a disguise and this is not the real king, but it might be my theory, I don't know. King places his poison bowl in front of his target. Stay in character and don't let him suspect anything. King takes his seat across from Evil Peanuts. He smiles like nothing special has happened. The former deepened lower is easily drawn in by the dish in front of him. Bringing the bowl up to his nose, he takes a deep whiff. Uh, is it okay? Hmm. Does he know? Yep, that's spicy meat bowl. Right. I thought I smelled something different in it. Oh, it's probably because you haven't had one in a long while. Makes sense. Peanuts grabs the spoon that comes with the bowl and mixes the sauce, meat and rice until it forms an ominous red mass. King gulps. Peanuts picks up a spoonful of it and digs in. Cokes erupt non-stop. Clutches his chest, he pulls away from the table and drops down. The formidable lord face is obstructed, but you can hear him heaving for air. Drops of saliva start to coalesce into a small puddle. King watches in silence. No being can understand the inferno that in General Forte's 10 chills blend. A concoction so powerful to destroy the bodies of a great number of demons during office sports day. This is the end for you. Peanut sits back up. Two long and loud noises in sync break the tension. A guttural burp and an unsettling fart. Smiling ear to ear. He continues munching on the bowl of food. Oh my Gary, this is so good. Convenience food is just when it comes to flavors. I mean, you get what you pay for, but this must have adjusted the recipe for the better. Or maybe I must have forgotten how tasty these are. They've really upped the spices. Remember how I said the heat was a weak sauce before? This is really good. I'm loving this a lot. That's nice. King puts out on his nervous smile, despite the scream of his internal monologue. I can do it. Engrossed in his own concern, his body jerks itself, not himself, because that would have been something else, like a machine to pick up a piece of chicken before biting into it. King, no! Huh? That's chicken, you're vegetarian. Oh, right. He spits up the piece of meat back into the bowl. I must have been so distracted that I grabbed the wrong food for me. Maybe I'll eat it later. We got snacks lying around here somewhere. Pretty sure those are meat-free. Maybe later. He sighs as he looks on the floor. Peanuts puts his spoon down. King, are you actually... The alpaca sits straight up with intense tension in the big white eyes. He's figured it out. The alpaca pupils shudders. Thoughts of escaping run through his mind. Badly traumatized by what happened in the underworld, we really should talk about what you went through. I wouldn't know where to begin, honestly. Peanuts puts his utensils down and slides his lunch to the side. He cups his hands together, his thumbs pushing against each other like a never-ending thumb war. His eyes attempt to meet King, but would dart away as soon as it connects, as though the alpaca were silently to the sun. Well, I guess you know that I'm a demon. Sorry, I kept that a secret for so long. Silence fills the gaps between the both of them, but clamorous within the lion. The aeroporous guilt rises like the tide. Evil Peanut's eyes twitch, waiting for a response to cut through it. King blinks a few times before finally processing what to say. Evil Peanut's I don't blame you. Don't blame me. No, make me crazy. It doesn't scare you that all this is real? I think I got used to it after the first day. So fast. Where were you imprisoned even? That's information not even the exorcist or Peanut knows. Heck, none of us demons even know where the mortal is in the underworld. In which case, I was on a floor called the nursery. Peanut raises a quizzical eyebrow. The nursery. Been a while since I heard about that place. It has that giant maze that doesn't lead anywhere, right? Yeah, I was the main building right there in the heart of the maze where the demon worked. Did they treat you poorly? They're not supposed to. It's against the underworld laws. No, I was just left there. I passed the time watching the newly created demons train and play around. King, Kobu? Kobu? Who is Kobu? Is that us? I believe that's us. I don't know why it says that. Well, anyway, Evil Peanuts. Evil Peanuts slumps out. He picks up a spoon again, but begins tapping in the table. Sounds like everything is running out just fine with me. Without me. King frowns, knowing that he would be breaking company rules by fraternizing whatever with the enemy. Still, there were things that he wanted to get off his chest. You know, the demons they miss you. At least this one demon. I don't know if you know him, but he's called Mimica. He misses you being in charge sometimes. Oh, so he does want to kill us in the first place, but in the second place he wants to kill. He wants us to be back. Oh, Evil Peanuts exhales longer than usual. Really? I find that hard to believe. I'm pretty sure if not Van Drake, then yeah, the other staff would let you know how much I sucked. Bandrick was playing a lot of propaganda announcements detailing your mistakes and how they've hurt your company. I don't think it has stopped. Of course, he would. Then I heard that rumors have been spreading among the demons that you embezzled from the company and left to live the rich life of up above. What? That's bullshit. I've never stolen a pen from the office in my entire life. It was just a rumor that seemed more real with time. The demons say that you never came back from defend yourself or to defend them. What better proof that you've abandoned anyone? I think a lot of them just lost hope and wanted someone to blame. The lion rubs his face vigorously until his nose turns red. Now, calm down. I've got nothing to do with this place anymore. They can solve their own problems. He crosses his arms while tilting his head ever so slightly upward, as though to not look at the alpaca. King hears a sniffle from the lion. So it's true, you want to go back and help them? I heard things are bad and getting worse day by day. At the nursery, the demon trainers are lashing out at the new hires, setting them on fire, forcing them to run the maze endlessly, and taking their lunch money. It was questionable behavior at first, but at this point they're just taking out their frustration on them. The nursery demons used to take their time to train them, to help them understand the need for restraint. Now they just drill into them, torture after torture. They're not making demons, they're making monsters. Evil Peanuts lowers his head. He looks down at the table, prompting King to wonder what the lion is feeling. Unsure what to do, the chameleon demon thinks of something to fly. Well, all that has nothing to do with you anymore. You're happy here. There's no reason to go back. Would I go back though? You're asking me? King shrugs. I'm not sure what's the right thing to do anymore. I know I've let Lucian down by choosing to stay. Sounds like I'm letting anyone down again. That doesn't sound like a lady that has been in a Swedish pop group. I know, but I already said that. I don't even know what who is that lady on the first and the second place. I can't do a light voice. Already my voice is already light. I pitched. That's how you say that. But I don't know how to properly do that higher. King puts a finger to his chin and looks around. Questions about life are not something Nika is usually exposed to. Wait. Remaining character. There must be some memory about how the alpaca responds to such training. King? No, wait. This is real King, so when life gets tough, I bake. Stop. Is he some kind of lunatic? There were memories of him baking, but I thought that it was just a playful hobby, not some psychological crutch. How am I supposed to bake in this kind of situation? What am I even supposed to bake? In this confusion, he blurts out the first thing that he could think of. I think you can show me how to do some work around the store. The lion's shoulder relaxes. He blinks a few times at King's request. Oh, sure, if you're up to it. I don't answer, but Evil Peanuts appears satisfied as he sighs and finishes the rest of his meal. After lunch, both of them head back to work for some hands-on training for King during the quieter post-lunch session. The alpaca imposter, completely unaware of the shop system, is forced to learn everything from Evil Peanuts. First, with sorting items. No, you can't put the worms for fishing in the snacks aisle. But what about the worm eaters? Won't they get confused? We haven't had any complaints before. Then replacing the hot foods. Remember, we go to replace these hot dogs every 4 hours, while the hot puffs and the other hot items that are in the display case every 3 hours. Right, I'll bring the old ones to you to eat. What? No? Throw them in the trash. But that's such a waste. Giving me indigestion is a waste too. Trust me, we tried that idea before. Lastly, as evening comes, so does the end of European's shift. He has King try out the T1 time before going back home. The alpaca trembles ever so slightly while the lion stands next to him. The gentleman in front of him waits for his charge to be processed. So, you've scanned the items, now click on the amount given. Like this? Yeah, you're doing great, then click the button to open up the register. Ding! King gasps as the register responds to his command. Now, put the customer money in and give him his charge. He carefully slips the cash inside and draws a few coins to give to the customer. Lastly, we say thank you for shopping at Sunny Fruits. The customer nods and walks away. I did it, I served my first customer. Evil Peanuts raises his hand up and for a high five. Heck yeah, today's training was a success. Up top. King does a little jump and high fives back. You're a good manager. I liked how you explained things easily. That's sweet of you to say. I learned from the best. The lion put a reassuring hand on King's shoulder as they both share warm smiles. I see Mike is coming over. Want to come over to my place and go through some of your missing memories? It isn't love makes someone blind anymore. It's a friendship makes you blind for real. For real at this point. Actually, if it's okay, I'd rather go back to my place. There's a lot that I can process. Evil Peanut's ears drop a bit, but he catches himself and returns an understanding smile and nods. I getcha. Then I'll see you tomorrow back here. I got this morning shift. I would meet him in the ward. With that, they both play part. They both part ways. Night falls away from Evil Peanuts and Demon takes a different form. Lord Evil Peanuts liked the meatball today, and I wonder what I can get from him tomorrow. He enters a dark alley that leads to a dead end, hoping that a moment of silence would inspire some solution to his predicament. The sound of someone leaping into the air causes goosebumps to ride along Mimica's back. He turns and transforms his right hand into a blade to block. Lefagor's staff clutches with the demon's sword, and with one strong push, Belphegor somersaults away. Belphy? The goat demon swings his staff with it disappears. He takes out a notepad and pen. Reflex speed, strength, and judgment are acceptable. What are you doing here? I thought you were investigating monsters. I was, but I've tracked a few of them, but I was so concerned about how you were doing. Mimica smiles wildly and blurs out his adventure. I'm doing great. Lord Evil Peanuts showed me how to do work at the convenience store. We also had lunch. It was amazing watching me eat. Belphegor smiles. It sounds like a wonderful time. It was. Is that why you didn't kill him 2 days? I tried. I really did. 3 times. And he kept dodging me every move. I really wonder if he's even killable. Maybe there's that's the best that we can do. The compliance face soars disdainment, as on both hips he sighs. So that's it. You give up just like that. You're abandoning your very goal for coming to this expedition. No, not exactly. Belphegor crosses his arms and shakes his head. Then what are you going to do? He is the enemy of our company, and leaving him alive will be defying our very purpose, which is to serve the Demon Lord, which is not Vandrake, by the way. I don't know. I know it's our job to defeat him, but, I seem to believe that he did what the other demons claimed he did. It just seemed unfair if we strike him down without trial. Do you really believe he deserves to die? My qualms against Evil Peanuts have nothing to do with the opinion of the masses. The atrocities he has committed are of a more existential level. That's why you're on this mission? We're not discussing my motives. We are going to one who is... You're the one who is the indecisive, and that will cost us. Mimica grabs his left arm and looks at the ground. I'm sorry. Hold your head back, Ike. I didn't ally with you for your self-pity. Do you remember what you said you wanted when we started this journey? Mimica nods. I say that if I was successful, I'd want the Mimica series program to be reinstated. Reinstated. Sorry. Yeah, so your species that was long discontinued can thrive once more. So you don't need to feel so alone. Mimica chuckles, no, clutches his arm tighter. Sorry if I'm making lots of mistakes tonight, but again, as I said, it's because um today was a really bad day for me. So yeah, I hope you guys will understand that. Where has that ambition gone? I still want that. I just Mika looks Belphegor in his eyes. I also want our demon lord back. Belphegor summons his staff and wings at them with enough force to bludgeon a person head off, but stops within an inch away from Mika's throat. Mika does not budge, mainly because Belphegor moved too quickly for him to even respond. These are dangerous words, boarding down treason. Is your greed and pride gotten the better of you? Actually, treason it goes to fucking the other one. I don't remember his name. I said it previously, but I don't remember. That's it, actually him. That bastard. I will commend your arrogance if you act on that wish, actively defying the will of Lord Randrick. Yeah, exactly, Randrick. Our company, our purpose. Is that what you choose? Mika stares with wide eyes at the goat. His fears are mounting. There's only one thing he can say. The third-person reading section has ended. Thank you for your valiant attempts to try to read while sounding like Mackerel Streep. Is that a real person? I don't know. Earlier in the morning, at the cashier counter of sixpence. What's wrong? Neil comes to the counter in the kitchen. The usual cultures who come by breakfast aren't even here yet. That. The vixen points at the seat closest to the door. Rosen is polishing a fork with the intensity from one who is desperate to get a stubborn stain off from an expensive suit. Beside him are two buckets full of sparkling cutlery. Didn't I just clean those? It's not his shift today, right? No, it's not. I found it pacing in front of the store while we were prepping. So it looked like he was having a bad time. So I asked him to help polish the silverware. Near rolls his eyes. Oh dear, what do you think could be troubling him? Don't know. Don't care. Neil, have a heart. No. It's just a pup compared to you. Why not give him some sage advice? No, nothing good will come from us associating with people like him. The fox coughs and throws at the chef a bewildered look. What kind is that, Neil? Part-timers. He's not going to be here long. Why do we need to concern ourselves with this shit? Please, if not for me, then for the store. We're sort of a pack now, aren't we? Neil throws a long sigh, his eyes moving between her and the mat. Fine, but I'm doing this the way that I don't want my lip from you about it. Cora pulls an imaginary zip across his mouth. Her mouth, sorry. No, that wasn't Mary Streep. At first, I've read Mary Streep. But that wasn't Mary Streep. I mean, the surname was Mary Streep, but that wasn't Mary Streep. I know who Mary Streep is, of course. Oh, it's a play on words? Really? At first I thought that was a real singer, you know. If so, okay, I understand. I mean, of course I know who Mary Streep is. Strike the pose. Corp pulls an imaginary zip across her mouth. The chef returns to the kitchen and grabs the 2 plastic bags. One of fries and the bag of snacks with him before heading to Lucian's table. Neil drops the bag of snacks on the seat across from Lucian and slides into the seat. Lucian looks up to him, then back to the fork he's rubbing vigorously with a cloth. A faint burning smile of linen and metal permeates the air. Neil stares down at Lucian. They were trying to rub off the already thin coating of silver off the tat. Lucian stops rubbing the other fork and dumps it in one of the buckets. He picks up another fork to polish. Venus is a friendly Italian VTuber and content creator. It creates gaming content focused mainly on retro and horror games. Wait, where did you find that? Someone made someone really made something for a page for me? Really? That's lovely. Really? I didn't know that. Wait, let me check. Give me a second. I'm not a robot, Google. Like, what are you on about? Wait, I can't find it. I think that's like the shitty AI overview. Known, yeah, he's an independent Italian. I feel like that's the who does not have a. Yeah, that's shitty AI overview of Google. The chef continues staring him down. That's why I don't use Google, because it gives it the overview. I hate AI. Neil, could you please not watch me while I'm working? It's interrupting my train of thoughts. That's chef to you, and I'll watch as much as I damn well please. Especially if your soul mouth is causing us customers and ruining our cutlery. Lucian whimpers and sets the fork down. Yes, chef. Neil leans closer. Alright, what is it that's bugging you? You wouldn't be able to understand. It's complicated and technically top secret. Try me. Just give me the bare facts. Jumble some names. I don't need to know everything. I can't lie. It's against my job rules. Neil sighs and wipes his face with his hand. I forget how annoying it is to talk to the lower staff. Neil, look, just spit out a censored version of your amazing issue. I don't care if it has some delusion in your mind. I want to hear what you can tell me. Insist. What was that? What is it with this mortal? It's beyond pushy. My heart won't stop pounding at this request. Lucian's words are drawn out of him. I have another job, which involves me working with another reluctant person. His words flows out like a steady stream of water, surprising even himself that it didn't feel as bad as he hoped it would. So we had a deal. But for real, Cube, I mean, I didn't mean to be rude previously, Cube, I'm sorry. I mean, I said that AI overview shit, but I wished to have not a Wikipedia page, of course, but a fandom page, because I know that there are, I mean, there's a friend of mine who has, they have like a fandom page related to their VTuber. And I wish I had one too, honestly, but you know, that wouldn't make sense for me to make it myself, you know. But I wish I had it. So we had a deal. I'd help them reconnect with a friend. They come with me and settle the work. No, not the Wikipedia. Wikipedia is for the goats like Markiplier and others. Not me. I'd help them reconnect with a friend. They come with me and settle the work. Well, turns out their friend showed up out of nowhere, and this guy breaks his promise to me. Neil chuckles. It's not funny. My boss is depending on me to make this work. I'm laughing at the fact that you expect someone to just keep your word after getting what they want. Sounds like a table of a partner. You don't know the alphabet. Are you getting paid enough for the job? I don't technically get paid. I'm just using it to springboard my career. The Doberman chuckles while shaking his head. He starts snacking on the fries, piece by piece. Another member of the rat race. I've given up on that years ago. You should consider it. Give up? I can't do that. This mission is big. I would never get another chance at the promotion if I just give up now. But you said it yourself. The other guy ain't interested in what you want him to do. And by the look of it, you got nothing he wants to. I have to be able to do something. I just can't think. Why did he have to lie to me? She doesn't respect your job, and by the sound of it, you can't stand this guy either. The chef leans his arm, glide across the table. So, why let all the suffering continue? This project's failing off is a blessing. Is it? Think about it. Why try so hard? You really think that your boss cares if you want the extra mile to win the guy back? No, they want the bottom line, then they move on. But the company is a family, needs you to be at the best so everyone can be the best. What other cheap slogans did they throw at you to make you think they care? I still can't let my boss down, it depends on me. Wake up, you donut. You are a pawn. He accentuates his point by flickering a fry at Lucy's face. Stop that, Lord. My boss isn't like that. You don't know him. You know what your problem is? You put your boss way too high up on a pedestal. He raises his right hand above his head to make his point. If I didn't know any better, it's like a god to you. Technically, is a. Neil leans back with a smug smirk. God won't be able to be an eye if you fail. Won't bat an eye if you fail. Dark mode or light mode? What? Dark mode. Always. I like the dark mode over everything. I use dark mode everywhere. No, I can't believe you're making a fandom page. Oh my god. You know, he has no compassion for any of us. That's blasphemous. Also, this project matters. I matter. It'll be frustrating. Everything stand for it. Just quit. Neil shrugs. Fine by me. Doesn't change the fact that you are out of moves. I'll figure something out. My boss will hear me out, and there'll be another way to make it work. Sure, keep telling yourself that I'm telling you, your boss isn't going to care about how you feel. Well, if you're heading out, take this. Pushes the bag of rice and another bigger bag loaded with chips and sodas toward Lucian. I don't know enough to make a fun. That's fair. Actually, let me just go do something. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so let's continue. Actually, let me drink another bit of water because I was actually searching for some water. Because it's kind of hot in here, but still, it's not really that hot. I don't know. You can search it up now. It probably needs a bit to be indexed. Gonna search it later after the stream. Probably get indexed. Anyway, what do I need this for? You don't. I was just done testing a new recipe, and I'm taking advantage of kicking you out of the store with Cora's secret snack dash. It's not good for her to have so much anyways, so now that you got beloved boss and when it lets you down, at least you have something to eat. I will. Lucian picks up the bag and storms out to the shop. Neil throws a thumb up at the boss, but Cora sighs and shakes her head from being behind the counter. Lucian flies off the rooftop on an abandoned building. He sets the bags down and summons the Halo. Should I don't want to tell him the mission is a bust. Would he really be callous like Neil said? His grip on the ring tightens. I don't want to let him down. Without thinking, he presses the call button. Thank you for reaching up above Main's office. It's our pleasure to make your dream come true. Your prayer is valuable to the great creator. However, Lord Gary is currently busy. Please hold. Was it supposed to be a direct line to Lord Gary? Relaxing harp music plays. Yedro sits down and grabs one of the fries from the bag. It appears no different than any other fry. He tosses it into his mouth without a care. What the? This fry? It's remarkable. I've never tasted anything as amazing as this while on Earth. He takes several more pieces of bites into them. Truly, the ratio of salt to potato is so perfect that an angel is unable to find a single reason to be disgusted by it. The joy of a tasty fry is fleeting just as quickly as it appears. He's worried and fears about what he'll say to Lord Gary resurface. Hours pass. By end, the morning turns into afternoon. Hello? Lucian shoots up, nearly tripping in the process. Lord Gary, good day, your lordship. Good afternoon, most likely. Sorry, there, man. I was in a meeting with the Board of Angels, so I couldn't take the call. Is there something important to report? Yes. Well, it's not so much a report. What does report even mean, right? It's more like, I guess, a funny story. Don't stall, Lucian. Right. Evil Peanut's companion has returned. Immortal? How? It would seem the exorcist saved him from the demons that brought him over. Oh? And how does the further the mission of getting Evil Peanuts back to the underworld? He has refused to cooperate. He has been lying to me the whole time. He never intended to reclaim his throne. Huh? He confessed it far earlier than I anticipated. My lord, you know. Oh yeah. Evil Peanuts have been known to lie his way out of the whole situation before. So it's a bad habit of his, but he's the demon lord, so I'm not surprised. It was Gary nonchalantly brushes off Evil Peanut's action and strokes a fire in Lucy's heart. A rage he's never known he's capable of. You know all this time and didn't tell me. The floating ring backs away as though it's taken back by Lucian raising his voice. Why let me think he's been willingly working with me? Why let me trust him at all? Lucian. Is this some sick joke? Everyone else knew he was playing on me, and you let it happen? Lucian, Ors, No. Aus, sorry. Aus. This guy's a Aus because he's a dog? That's crazy. Like, what the fuck? This guy's rumble in response of God's anger. Lucian's tail drops and he hangs his head low. His body shakes, trying to hold his fears in check. I'm sorry, I spoke out on turn. You knowing about Evil Peanut's true intention wouldn't have changed a thing. I was going to accuse him on a hunch. Him keeping a secret from you was just a statistical probability. It could have gone either way. Moreover, I had hoped that by working with you, that he wouldn't change his mind. You... Angel lowers his head. His body trembles like a newborn, though. His spirited rage filters just as fast, and his heart sinks to depths unknown. I'm sorry, I failed. Now is no time for self-loathing. There has to be some way you can convince Evil Peanuts. And abort your mission, my lord, please. Perhaps it would be better if I was replaced. He sighs as Lucian sniffles. The yellow flies closer to Lucian. Its hollow middle glows yellow, then a brown, fluffy paw sticks out of it, holding a piece of tissue. Lucian takes the tissue to wipe his tears. His eyes, sorry. Sorry, I knew this is becoming of an angel. Perhaps Serial could handle this more gracefully. The yellow floats back, and the light fades away. From the other side of the yellow, the ruler of up above tape is headphone in quiet contemplation. No, we're not doing that yet. Joe might be happy with just some subservient surrender, but I promise myself that I won't be that kind of a leader anymore. Lucian doesn't dare to look up. Lucian, take a seat. My lord? Just sit. He does as he is told and sits cross-legged on the roof. The yellow lowers himself. What are those bags near you? Huh? Lucian takes a bag of rice and shows it to the yellow. Mortal food. Well, don't hog it. Share some with me. Is this really the time for this, my lord? Drop the lord for a while. For the next however minute this conversation takes, I'm talking to you on equal terms. Got it, Lucy? Even you're calling me that. Hey, if that's what you're ordering me to do, Gary. Pass the chips, please. Just put your hand in the hole. Oh. The angel grabs a handful of chips. The ring glows again, and a yellow light forms in the middle of the halo, so it's like a teleport. Lucian's hand goes through it. He feels the familiar soft, fluffy hand brush against his hand, before he takes the chip away. I touched Lord Gary's hand. Lucian pulls his hand back, and mesmerized slightly by his own hand. This is a good stuff. Whoever made this is amazing. It's been a century since I had mortal food. Keep them coming, okay? Right. Maybe the best if you have the whole bag. I'm not hungry. Lucian pushes the entire bag into the yellow. Much appreciated. Anyways, back to the matter of hand. What's with all the anger and the sadness? Where is it coming from? Are you sure we should be using our time talking about such things? Yes we do. My Gary, I don't know how much about the nuances of emotions, but I'm pretty sure when people lie to you, they get angry. He's angry for something else. He's angry for something else that has evil peanuts. Alright, I get my part in all of this. But tell me, is this really just because you were lied to? You understood my reasoning, yes? Lucian scratches his head. If it was anyone else, could it, maybe it wouldn't matter so much. You're my creator. I trusted you to be honest with me because I look up to you. I can't help but feel betrayed. This on top of the fact of finding out evil peanuts was just stringing me all along of the needs. So, you know what? I'm extra upset because the two people I trusted lied to me. Then I am upset at myself for feeling this way. Evil peanuts I could somewhat understand, but you... I don't want to be angry at you. I know I'm not supposed to be, and it hurts me that I can't stop feeling this way. Alright, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. A minute of silence that feels like a good hour passed. Is something wrong with me? The other angels, they don't have troubles carrying out your wishes. They're happy and content as they are. Yet, here I am questioning your ways. I wouldn't know. As much as you and the other angels are my creations, your thoughts and feelings are your private treasures. At least, that's how I've started to think of it since I reincarnated. Although I don't think everyone is as perfect as you make them out to be. We are divine beings. We aren't supposed to be moved by such trivial things, which means I'm defective somehow. True, but little is known about the angel and demon's capacity to learn to appreciate the living conditions. That, or it could be the mortal body you're equipped with, so you're specially attuned by these feelings. Lucian puts a hand on his chest. The beat of his heart pulses through his hand. He hears Gary munching on the fries from the halo. Every crunch tickles his ears. So what do I do now? These emotions they'll just get in the way on the mission. They might, but I encourage you to listen to them. What? Why? Do you know of Lucifer? Yes, the #1 angel was an angel in the century multiple times. Do you know what happened to him? I heard he retried after the Great War. There's no retarding for the angel Lucian. Or an angel Lucian. I think Lucian is in the Bible a specific angel, now that I think about it. I might be wrong though, but I feel like it's like this. Anyway, it was it was my top stuff even before the version of me came to be. So God is the first version and then there's Gary? I'm not understanding, I believe. Maybe? I don't know. For all his greatness, he harbored an angel deep and strong enough that we clashed blades. He fought you? And I struck him down. Inside. Yeah. This is basically the Bible, okay? So they're quoting the Bible, and I believe that Gary and everything that is happening right now is not related, of course, with the Bible. Otherwise, that would have been weird, we can say. Okay, so they made this new version. Okay, which is cool. I like it. But it was not the god I am now. The one thing I'm sure about is that keeping your emotions bottled up will only lead to ruin later, even for an angel. I fear my emotions would lead me down the same path of destruction. Then we all face the destruction when it comes. For now, take a listen. Ask yourself, what do you need right now? Lucian nods. He takes a deep breath and focuses on the pain in his chest. His fingers eat, that makes his eyes water. A twitch in his left arm. Then fragments of memories in the days past coalesce, into a slideshow in his mind. The first time Lucian met Evil Peanuts, the time they shared a meal together. Evil Peanuts determined eyes when they invaded the cult. The night they shared each other's memory. Lastly, the pain of Evil Peanuts' choice this morning. I thought that there would have been more unhappier memories. What does that mean? I think a part of me can't completely hate him. We have a job to do, and maybe a part of me might even look to him for support. Support. Lucian feels Gary's judgmental gaze through the halo, but offers a meager smile back. Isn't this a video call? Fine, at least in the end you still haven't given up. That doesn't mean I've forgiven him, I still needs to apologize. Of course. He and of all people should understand when punishment is due. Does that mean you forgive me? Don't tell me. It's the best I don't know. As for Evil Peanuts, you mentioned a punishment? Yes. A lightly scolding for being dishonest. Yeah, would you be against the use of a whip and rope? Come again? I'm just adding some materials I'm using for my creative writing essay. Or, the Prickly Souls Book Club here. So, is that a yes to the whip and rope? I don't know. Potential maybe. Okay. I think we processed this enough. You know what you need to do next? No, not really. All I have is a hunch that there is more to this king that meets him in the eyes. Perhaps a fresh set of eyes will offer insight. You mean Morris? That depends. I trust your instinct. Lucian gets up and the ring follows. Thank you, my lord, for your counsel. His chest fills with admiration for the one he serves, more than usual. Good luck, Lucian, and thanks for the fries. The halo activates and vanishes. Lucian takes the bag of snacks with him and flies towards Morris' shop. Lucian arrives at the entrance to Morris' shop. He calls out from the doorway. Morris, I brought some snacks. I was wondering if we can talk about King. No answer. Morris? The angel reaches to the doorknob, but the door isn't even closed properly. He swings the door open and it hits something on the other side. Lucian pokes his head. What the hell? Oh my god. At first, oh my god, my peripheral vision thought that there was something that was climbing in my what they call it, my bed, okay, because I have my bed next to my PC, okay, and it was just the animation that I have on my phone. I'm fried tonight, guys. I'm sorry. Let me drink. Oh my god. I thought that was a rat or something. Okay. Lucian pokes his head to the opening. Morris lies on the stomach, unmoving. Morris! Lucian pushes the door on a bit more to let himself up. He flips the door open and holds his torso up with one arm. He puts his finger in front of the boar's nose. He's still breathing. My P-cube. Lucy hopes Murray is on the sofa and plugs him onto it. He quickly summons a feather to scan Moore's body. Come on, what is it? The feather does not respond to anything. What? It's not a curse or a spell? Then what is it? He flips and unflips Moore's arms, legs, front, back, but there's no point of attack. Lucian backs away while holding his head in frustration. Come on, isn't this a curse or a spell? What could it be? He looks at the associate's desk, overflowing with papers. Papers? A contract. He bends down and opens one of the boar's eyelids. He brings his feather close to it. Ink black lines spread across the boar's pupils, forming a pentagram. Lucian lurches back. A demon contract, I knew it! With a wave of a feather, the contract projects itself on the form of an ancient-looking parchment of paper. Lucian searches in the term of contract and reads them. This contract dictates the signed will obey the following term without question or awareness on the contract. The demon Mimica is king. The signee saved Mimica from a Fleer Lancer and will present Mimica to Evil Peanuts as a friend. After presenting Mimica to Evil Peanuts, the signee will return home and will remain unconscious upon entering said home until Evil Peanuts is killed. No harm shall come to the signee body or mind during the period. Lucian gasps. Evil Peanuts is in danger. Well, let's take care of him first. Wait, I need to free you first. Come on. Work fast, Lucian. Lucian begins the endless process of breaking the demon's contract. His fears of failing to reach Evil Peanuts mounts with every passing second. In your apartment, it's 5 minutes to 11 o'clock. You sit in front of your half-eaten cup of combini, bolognese spaghetti in a semi-stupor. I would eat that. As an Italian, some Italians might be like, oh, gross, disgusting. I would eat that shit, honestly. So much has happened in the past days and a half any attempt you make to resolve the issue with the Lucian and King in your mind just gives you a headache. You pull your knees up on your face and press your forehead against it. Lucian. Ring ring. You pull out your phone from your pocket. The call is from an unknown number. Without saying anything, you answer the call. Hello? Evil Peanuts, it's me. Are you free? Can we meet? There's something that I want to talk about. King, why are you calling from an unknown number? It was a spur of a moment. I left my phone back home. Look, I have something to discuss. It's about me and my memories. There's something that I need to tell you in person. You merely think that this is strange, but are willing to accept that your friend is not completely himself due to recent events. Okay, where do you meet me? Do you want to meet me? He picks a location in front of 6 fans. The shops on the street would be closed by now. You arrive at the empty street. Only the street light illuminates your path. He wouldn't wear that jacket, honestly. He would wear, probably from his vibe, a cardigan. Not the song. Only the street light illuminates your path. In the middle of the street is King. A pillar of light shines from the lamp. He notices you and waves you as you come closer. You came? Yeah, well, you called. What's this about, King? Well, Evil Peanuts, I have something to confess. Hang on. The one-on-one meetup, the quiet street, are going to confess your love to me? Your hands twitch and sweat, your knees wiggles and your arms feel like cement. King sighs. You feel like throwing up. No, not on King's jacket. You'll get the combini spaghetti all over. My lord. You frown. Get back! Christian's shot can be heard from above of you. You look up to see the angel plummeting, from the sky at high speed with Morris in its hold. More attack! He throws Morris in your direction and King leaps away swiftly. Wait! Morris' leading attack also casts a powerful wind spell knocking you back. The wind creates a wall of dust and sand, shrouding your entire vision. Yeah, for real. What's funny? You get up, dazed and confused. What the fuck is going on? Morris, with the back turned to you, raises an arm. Stay back. That's not King. Legend leads next to Morris. He summons his bow and points it in the direction of the dust cloud. Finally, the bow. That has been an imposter demon Mimica the whole time. Morris, keep Evil Peanut safe while I deal with him. Wait, Mimica? What? The dust settles. King no longer stands in front of you. Instead, is another Lucian. Oh my god. Now we're gonna say some shit like, who is in love with me? Something like that. The Lucian across from you also has his weapon thrown sparks first. Lucian 1. Get away from that, Lucian. Evil Peanuts. He took advantage from the confusion and to run over my form. How convenient. We all saw you jump that way. You're the faker. I can't believe we are really doing this. We'll back away. Let the real Lucian deal with it. You and Morris fall back further. Your mimicry is impressive, but let's see how well you do in battle. They both raise their bows at each other in fire. Their arrows of light fly across the sky and hit one another right in the middle. The arrows explode in brilliant light. The Lucian across the street fires consecutive arrows, shoot while closing in the distance. Meanwhile, the Lucian closest to you swings his bow, deflecting the incoming arrows. I'm not understanding. I feel like this one is the real one, but I don't know. I have this feeling. Now within the striking distance, the Lucian launch a kick at each other's. Their limbs clash with equal force, cancelling each other's out. Take that face off! Lucian 2 throws a punch, but Lucian 1 manages to block it. They continue exchanging blows with no side taking the advantage. We can't let them keep going like this. There has to be a clue about who's the real Lucian. Wait me. I just woke up from a coma. Okay. First, stop fighting. Your loud yell cuts through the violence. Both Lucians stop thrashing one another and look at you. Alright, that's it. I've been tricked and I'm pissed off about it, but this isn't going to get used anywhere. Can we just stop fighting and just talk about this out? I can't. You can't. The instant we let our guard down, the mimic will strike our escape. You have to figure it out now. I fought for him. Lucian pushes each other's apart and continues circling one another. I can take any chance. I'm taking out the big guns. You vote 2. I feel like the second one is the imposter. Same for me, honestly. Boris claps his hand and begins chanting his spell. Well, that's something. What? That's insane. You can't even tell us apart. That's what an imposter would say. Blast him. That's rich coming from you, charlatan. Okay. You look ridiculous with that hair. Did you know that? No way in the heck would I be caught styling myself like that. Oh, yeah? Well, I can tell your jewelry is as fake as the nose of yours. My nose isn't that big. Spawn the halo. Like, bro, spawn the halo so we can see who's the real one. Losing one rubs his nose and goes back at the doppelganger. Oh, that's low. Blast him. He's the fake. No, him. Boris finishes his incantation. A pillar of flames form between the Boris hands before it condenses into a shining molten bag of light. I'm ready. Who am I shooting? I need to know which is the real one. They're both physically similar. Oh, wait. Let me save before I do the worst choice. Who knows? With immense pressure building, only one question comes to mind. If you're the real Lucian, tell me what you really think about yourself. Both angles look as the dumbfolded as your question. Obviously, I'm the superior angel. My skills are matched. I'm not good enough. You raise your finger and point at Lucian that said, I'm not good enough. Because he is the real one. I'm not good enough is the real one. I believe. Yeah. Morris fires this spell. Its magic penetrates through the chosen Lucian body. A spell of pure purification, forcibly ripping Mimica out of the host mortal body. The demon's form is blasted through, leaving a hollow hole where the chest once was. Mimica falls to his knees. We did the right choice. The real Lucian runs to your side, but you head forward and grab the angel's hand, bringing him toward the fallen demon. Evil Peanuts, where are you going? Helping him, I'm not letting him be destroyed. Even after all the depiction, you still care about the former stuff. You crouch down and the fallen demon takes on King's form. His eyes have lost all the shine they once had. Lucian puts his hand over the demon wounds, as do you. You channel with little magic you have into Lucian's hands. Angel curative magic begins to work its wonders. Pieces of a demon's body reform like broken shards, glued back together. Lord Evil Peanuts, stay still. We're working as fast as we can. We need to treat you or you can't go back. You're always helping me. I always knew you. You were a good demon. Mika's body shimmers. You take it as a sign that he's about to fade out of existence. Stay with me, Mika. Don't you leave just yet. We're nearly there. Keep talking. I'm thankful. I got to see you one more time. I never got to thank you properly. Oh, this is sweet. When we first met, the other demon on the floor were picking on the new demon we housed, tormenting them excessively around outside of the training hours. I told them off, and they took the name tag and threw it under the fridge in the pantry. My kind. We were created to be the perfect copycats, but we had one major flaw. We would forget who we are if we don't return to our original form after a while. Many of my sisters and brothers, they forgot themselves through the years. They all turned out to stone when they forgot, an irreversible curse of our kind. That's why, though that name tag was precious to me, it had all my particular down, so I would always remember who I was when I transformed. I was so scared that day I couldn't reach that tag, I wasn't strong enough to lift that heavy fridge, and I was too big to fit underneath it. Then you came. You didn't know me or know what I was doing, but you came and you helped me get back my identity. As Mia tells his story, your memories of that day return. It was another bad day in the office, and you were wandering the underworld just to get away after from it all. That's so sweet, honestly. Like, he didn't want to kill us at the end. You remember helping a demon get his stuff back, but didn't think too much about it. It's done. No, I mean, it's done. Mimica's wound is completely healed. The three of you rise to your feet. The demon's body has been restored to its previous state. The magic that calls up upon Mimica continues. It envelops his entire body. It can no longer remain on Earth. Thank you for saving me, Dan. And for saving me now. Mimica's body shimmers even greater. It shapeshifts before you take on a mare's face. The thing I wanted to tell you today was that the underworld needs you. We all do. Please come back. We need you, our demon lord. Mimica. Mimica's whole body vanishes. You sit there with dozens of questions and a heavier heart. Lucian spreads his wings. Lucian? He doesn't answer for a minute. My job is done here. I'll be at the apartment when you're ready to talk. Please let them kiss. He flies off. I need to... You point to the sky. By the way, there's a route. Because at the beginning, if we chose the boar, we were able to date him, by the way. I'm not even kidding. Like, literally daddy issues at this point. Morris sighs. Fine, go meet him. I'll deal with the unconscious guy. Thank you, Morris. You slap your head on the shoulder and give her a reassuring squeeze. He nods and gets to work. You open several short distance portals until you reach your apartment. Far up above in the roof of a distant building, Belphegor stands in watch. He cups his bandaged right hand. Losing to an angel and an exorcist of that caliber. Or rather, did you just let them win, Mimica? Regardless, I admire your dedication to your dream. May your ambition burn bright, my friend. I do believe my appointment with Evil Peanuts draws even closer. So is he evil? He's evil. So this one is evil. You arrive back to the apartment, just in time to see Lucian land on the roof. It doesn't look like he's coming down, so you portal yourself up there. Hey. Your voice is soft and a bit shaky. He enters, hugs his legs while staring at the night sky. You approach Lucian slowly, still afraid that you might make him run away again. You sit with him an arm's length from him. The cold night wind blows against your face. The pale moonlight is your only source of illumination, but it's enough for you to see the sadness in the angel's face. You look at him and try to master the words you want to say. I'm sorry for lying to you and for not trusting you about the faking. Lucian blinks, but just looks ahead. You don't know what to say, so you remain quiet. The numerous stars hanging up hang in the sky. How you wish one of them could strike you down now. Yeah? Were you ever going to tell me the truth? I wanted to, but you need the king back first? No, I mean, yes, but also it's complicated. need to save my best friends in the world. But I also don't want to give up the peace I've had for years. You don't know what it's like having to have an insurmountable life purpose thrust upon you before you're even born. Be the one everyone expects to surpass a legacy so tall as my father's, then to fail at it over and over and over again. Not even the Timber Lord can stand the kind of guilt. So, you still don't want to be Timber Lord again? I honestly don't know. I keep questioning if I'm making the right choice. Do I go back? Don't I go back? It's all just... I can't even say I was sure about my answers when I thought I had King back. After Mimika, I'm even more lost. Lucy nods. You're really bad at making choices. But you chose me correctly tonight. It was a gut choice. I'm glad it was the right one. I don't know what I'd do without you. Oh, this is going in the right way, I believe. His eyes dart slightly in the direction. It looks away. Your neck feeling too warm for you to keep looking away. I'm sorry. You're just saying that because you need me to get your friend back again. I won't lie, that's partially true. But also, you've always been looking out for me. I know it's partially your job, but I don't know, I think I like being around you. You keep me safe, even from myself at times. I can't imagine ever getting this far without you. What are angels for, I suppose? You're a great angel, Lucian, no matter what you think about yourself. You didn't give up on me, so thank you. I nearly did, actually, but Lord Gary did help me look into myself. I think I too valued your company. Very few know about my lowly thoughts, and fewer still want to be around me because of them. I want to be here with you. Please kiss, because I can't anymore. Like, it's been weeks since I'm craving for this fucking kiss. You smile, the heat on your neck spreads throughout your face. You can't turn to face him still. Instead, you look up to the bright round moon and the many stars above. Scrooge a little closer to the angel. The moon is beautiful tonight, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Though it's not the moon that has the angel enraptured. You pull him closer by the shoulder. You both smile at each other before returning to the heavens, drinking in the beauty of the night and each other's presence. No. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Why are we back in this fucking underworld? I hate the scenes in the underworld, guys. Honestly, I hate the scenes in the underworld. My goodness gracious. Let me drink then. I was enjoying it. I was enjoying it. I'm gonna cry. In the pantry of the physical torture demon domain, King sits in front of the oven, waiting for his third batch of cookies of the day to finish baking. Watching over him from behind with his feet off the pantry table is General Fortis. In Gerald's end of the basket of round light brown cookies, he picks one up and observes it from side to side before casting his view to the mortal. The man looked up and is baking. I suppose mother souls have pounded these balls. He tosses the cookie into his mouth. While he munches on his street, his mind wanders to his concerns about maintaining his build. I could use a workout. I'm feeling sluggish. He thinks of going back to his office, where he works, where his workout gears is kept. That would mean going through his tired staff, all trying to keep up and brave face despite the depths of these exhaustions. All for his sake. Fortis clenches his teeth. King's ears flick about as he hears the demon munching on the food. So, the alpaca slowly turns around to look at the massive demon. So what? The general devours the last cookie. Is it any good? I made a batch with white chocolate. White chocolate, guys, doesn't exist. But it's tasty. It's tasty as fuck. I'm not really a sweets guy. They all taste the same for me. King lets out a heavy sigh and turns back to his cookies. Fortis notices his disappointment. What's with his pipsqueak? It's just a cookie. Suddenly heavy knocks come from the pantry door. Who's that? Fortis sits right up. Let me in. It's me. Hammer continues to pound on the door frantically. Alright. What's up with all the rush? Upon opening the door, a mare bangers with a burger, in with his many hands flying about frantically. Fortis has only ever seen his friend like this once in the lifetime, and he did it with the cat losing his arm. Yeah, sparking cogs. Whoa, calm down there, little buddy. What's you got to your tail in the bunch? Mandrick took in my workshop. He locked me out of it. I can't summon anything. The elevator won't bring me there. He cursed me out of my own workplace. King gets up to listen to the unavoidable conversation. What? Locked you out? Why would Mandrick do that? He wants me to kill evil peanuts. What? The two general finally take notices of the mortal in the room. You stay out of this. Amir, let's talk about this somewhere else. I don't want to talk. I want my workshop back. Take me to Vandrick right now. His friend's frenetic speech worries Fortis. He knew from the past that Amir was more jumpy when he was upset, but not now that he was the master of his emotion either. Are you insane? What are you even going to say to convince him? The floating arms form a shape on his fingers of a finger gun and dumble to life with soul energy. My blasters will do the talking. For this size, it takes everything in his being to not just suplex his companion. He thinks to himself how things would be better back when he was on the battlefield. At least beating enemies was easier than beating feelings. Put those things down and I'll open the portal. The Lynx summons his weapon. I better come with you before you make things worse. You better behave. I make no promise. The two demons make the door, leaving a stunned and confused king behind. A portal tears through the air. Wait, are we in the overworld? No, we're not. It's still the underworld, but it's lovely. Why there's the trees? No, I think it's the overworld. I don't know. I think though I'm gonna be saving, guys. I'm gonna go and write some stuffs, I believe. Now, just to cheer me up. Because again, like I said, today was really shitty, and I'll try my best to cheer me up now a bit. So, well, you guys know that I'm starting to write more and more. I do have a diary. Of course, its diary is mine and only mine. But I also write stories. There's this story that I'm almost done with it, and it's about my OC, and I want to publish it on Ko-Fi. That would be, in my opinion, really lovely. And when I do that, I'll probably notify you all on my Discord server. So yeah. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and remember to give a thumbs up to the live stream. It really helps. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video or live stream. Take care. Really take care of yourself. It's important. Bye.